What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. These last couple of weeks there has been an epidemic where a bunch of goth YouTubers have spoken about, do you need to listen to goth to be a goth? And the short answer to that is yes. You cannot be an electrician if you don't do electrical work. You cannot be a musician if you don't make music. You cannot be a metalhead if you don't listen to metal. You cannot be a goth if you don't listen to goth music. So yeah, get the fuck out of here with that question. Therefore, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to introduce you to a couple of songs that you could actually, if you're new to the goth scene, if you want to get into the goth scene, or if you're already a goth but you're just watching this video, maybe this could be beneficial to you in a way where you could probably either learn of a new band or a new song that you haven't heard of before, or just, you know, get entertained a little bit with me. So I've handpicked 6 Deathrock songs. I've covered a lot of other stuff in my videos before, but today we're gonna be talking about Deathrock. Deathrock is actually a very fun genre. It's got a lot of punk influence to it. Like I said before, I don't listen to a lot of punk. I don't listen to punk at all, with the exception of maybe Glenn Danzig era Misfits and Dead Kennedys. That's probably about it. So I'm gonna be covering 6 songs for you to start with if you want to get into Deathrock. And I'll be making more videos with post-punk, dark wave, things like that. But we're gonna start with this today. So here are my top 6 bands that you should listen to if you want to get into Deathrock. We're starting off with Voodoo Church, and the song is called Lullaby Curses. This song is a more mellow type of, there seems to be a lot of Deathrock music that's very fast-paced, with keyboards and you know, like a really dark sound. But this one's a little bit more of a chill song. The melodies are very catchy in this song. They bring a lot of melancholy to the music in this particular track. Just listen to it. It's a good song. That's all I need to say about that. So number 6 goes to Voodoo Church, Lullaby Curses. Number 5, I'm going to go with a particularly new band. There's a couple of new bands out in the scene, in the Deathrock genre, and this one's actually a band from Finland. They're pretty good. I think there's it's a couple who started the band. It's a girl and a guy. This band is called Virgin and Veiled, and the song is called Love Stains. Very punky, very traditional Deathrock sound. I'm glad to see that, you know, there's these new bands that are coming up, and they're bringing back the Deathrock sound. It's a very underrated genre, even though it's been around for a very long time. This song actually brings the old school Deathrock sounds that you hear in bands such as Christian Death, which is one of the more popular bands in the genre. So number 6 goes to Virgin and Veil, Love Stains. Number 4 goes to Scarlet Remains with the song Far From Paradise. Once again, this is a more mellow song. If you're getting into Deathrock, this was probably a good song to check out. Very melodic. Number 4 goes to Scarlet Remains with their track Far From Paradise. Number 3 goes to Chants of Maldor. I don't know who Maldor is, but it sounds like a Lord of the Rings character. This song has a very majestic sound to it. This band is one of the more underrated bands in the genre. You gotta give it up to them. They make some really sick music, and it was hard for me to find a song by them, but I had to stick with Cruel With Us. It's a great track. You forget the past days when I sleep was kind. We lay away from nightmares. Number 2 goes to one of my favorite Deathrock bands of all fucking time, and I'm talking about Cinema Strange with Dead Eyes Open. All the music that they've made, they always have different stories to them. They always have different concepts, which is a really cool thing and very unique to a band of this genre. So Dead Eyes Open has a very eerie sound to it. Really cool story. In fact, listen to all 3 albums of Cinema Strange. They have a very unique sound. Varies from fast-paced songs to very, very slow songs. This happens to be one of the slower songs. Just an amazing band overall. Check out their whole discography because the whole discography is sick. And it sucks that this band actually broke up. They're no longer making music, but what they did leave behind is definitely a great impact to the genre. So number 2 goes to Cinema Strange with Dead Eyes Open. And number 1 goes to obviously Christian Death. The song that I chose, however, is a more underrated song, Luxury of Tears. This song is once again a very slow song. I happen to like more of the slower, darker tracks off of this genre. I don't listen to a lot of Deathrock anymore, but when I do happen to listen to the slower, more darker songs in the genre, and this is definitely one of them. It's a very eerie, very majestic sounding song, very dark, and the organ sounds are fucking sick. Like, there's an organ that follows the rest of the instruments, and it gives you this this feeling like if you're at a funeral or some shit like that, which is something that I really do like, and one of the reasons why I'm into goth music in general is the very dark sounding shit that's in the music. So Luxury of Tears, and this is another one of those bands that you should listen to the whole discography. They were definitely a huge impact in Deathrock, in the goth culture in general. The original singer, Roz Williams, died, which kind of sucks, and these bands seem to have that, things like that, where they either break up or some fucked up shit happens, kind of like Roz Williams' death. That would be my number 1, Christian Death, Luxury of Tears. Check that shit out. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe because I'll be making more videos like these in the future. And comment down below what's your favorite songs in the genre of Deathrock. And what do you want me to cover next? Till next time, I'm out.